Welcome to these additional episodes of Your Pregnancy Week by Week. We're going to provide information about things you may want to know about before baby's birth and in the weeks and months after baby arrives. Dr. Glade Curtis and I hope these discussions will help you and your partner settle into your new roles as parents. The information in these episodes is a general informative guide. None of the information we provide is intended to replace, countermand, or conflict with the advice given to you by your own doctors. Always follow his or her advice. Use the information you learn here as a starting place in your dialogue to help you put your life with baby and after pregnancy concerns, questions, or interests into words. Each episode will cover one topic. Our discussions are intended to help guide you through the many new experiences awaiting you. So let's get started on this discussion. We're going to talk about working together as parents. Becoming a new parent can be amazing, but there are so many things to learn. If you begin your new roles as parents by working together, you'll accomplish a lot more. It's tough being a parent. It takes a lot of hard work and can be stressful, but rewards are great. Working together to create a team with your partner can increase those rewards. Agree in the beginning it's okay for each of you to have different ways of doing things, but that you will be consistent in whatever you do. Consistency is one of the most important aspects of raising a child. A child needs to know what the rules are and to have them consistently enforced. It's very confusing when the same action brings different reactions from a parent. If you set limits, stand by them. It's part of being consistent. It can be hard to do, but your child will be much happier and more well-adjusted when she knows what your expectations are, and be consistent in your discipline and encouragement. When you and your partner divide parenting duties and responsibilities between the two of you, it'll be easier for you to parent your baby. The fact there are two of you will introduce differences on the way some tasks are handled, but this can be beneficial. Make an attempt to work together, not at odds with each other, to provide consistency in your child's life. One of the most common areas of concern is disagreements. It's impossible for you and your partner to agree on everything. It's just not human nature. It may help to understand that each of you brings your own feelings and thoughts to this relationship. You each may have a different take on a situation. This can create problems if you don't set up ways in advance to deal with the differences. Here are some suggestions of how to deal with various situations. When possible, make plans before baby arrives. Sit down and discuss your expectations before baby's birth. It's easier to find out what your partner believes before you each get caught up in the craziness of parenting. You may be surprised, pleasantly or not, at what your partner believes his or her parental role will be. Once baby arrives, make an effort to share duties. Start this practice in the hospital. It's good for each of you to know how to care for your child completely, not just to know how to perform certain tasks. Because of illness, job demands, or a change in the family situation, roles may change. If you're both experienced in all facets of caring for your baby, you'll be able to handle change more easily. Agree what behaviors will not be tolerated. Establish limits before a problem occurs to provide direction for dealing with a problem. Decide how to deal with a situation before it arises. You can't always foresee every situation, but setting some ground rules establishes a way to resolve a problem. Stay flexible. Different people have different ways of doing things that bring the same result. Be open to doing things in a different way. Even if it's not the way you do it, it may save time and effort on your part to accept the different way your partner does something, and you may learn how to do something differently too. Support each other. If you have a difference of opinion, talk about your different takes on a situation and work to resolve it. Work toward an emotional balance. Support each other in your efforts to be good parents. Consider each other's perspective. When a situation arises that you disagree on, try to see it from the other's point of view. Sometimes this shift in perspective can be very beneficial to you both. It takes a lot of hard work and effort to be a good parent. But when you work together, the wonderful job you've taken on becomes lighter and more fulfilling. If you'd like to read about baby, check out our book, Your Baby's First Year, Week by Week. We cover many subjects dealing with baby in a weekly format. Each week is a fairly quick read. If you want to find out more about this podcast, visit our website, yourpregnancyweekbyweek.com. If you're looking for something specific, check out the podcast topics list. It lists topics about baby covered in our Let's Explore More segments. Follow us on social media for updates, new podcast episodes, and other important information. Visit Your Pregnancy Week by Week, all one word, on Facebook and Instagram.